Got my money, got my lady, got a baby on the way. So I'm out. Yeah, maybe nobody will know that a white boy from Kansas and a black kid from South Central changed the course of history forever. Good luck to you, Teddy.
Same to you, Franklin.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Snowfall, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Snowfall Season 5, Episode 9. This is the recap. Now I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points in this episode. If I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. And man, this was a crazy build-up episode in my opinion for the season finale. It's like the calm before the storm. And in this episode, Franklin, he was playing it cool, calm, and collected, not really trying to be going at it with family, you know what I'm saying, trying to be the bigger person. But it seems like people are still testing him, right? And we talking about Aunt Louie, and we talking about Teddy. So I guess in the season finale, Franklin's going to have to show them who he really is. Just like Leon told him back in season 2. It's time to show them who you really is, man, because it seems like they think they can do things without you, and it seems like they think they can take advantage of you. So now we're going to see what Franklin's going to do in episode 10. I got a feeling it's not going to end well for Aunt Louie. At the same time, I got a feeling when it's all said and done, we're going to see a major death. But we're going to find out in episode 10. But in this video, we're going to focus on all the key points. As I told you guys, if I miss anything, you guys let me know, and let me know how y'all felt about this episode. So let's begin. Now the episode begins with your boy Kane, and it begins exactly where we left off in last week's episode. We're seeing what happened to Kane, and we know Detective Bucko is on his case. Then they switched to Bucko telling his peoples like, look, this is what happened. And we already knew what time it was. We knew this dude did not finish the job. I mean, he had one job. The whole plan to take down Kane, the way that it was set up was completely trash in my opinion. Like, really? Y'all gonna walk up like that and just start shooting? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it makes sense that this dude made this type of decision because he is a crackhead for real. I mean, this dude is out of his mind. Like, really? Like, why would you even try to attempt something like this there? And right before he was about to take the kill shot, which he probably should have done if he wanted to finish the job, he gets a call that his partner was hit. And his partner's gone. So he has, pretty much went out here, had the whole hit on Kane, did not even take out the target, the intended target, and his partner ends up getting taken out. So you already know his people's going to be on his case. They're going to be very upset about what he has done. Now, Leon was looking over the project. He's feeling good about himself until he gets the news about what happened to Kane. He takes the news back to Franklin, lets Franklin know that Aunt Louie went behind their back and made the move to take down Kane, and making the move with Detective Bucko, something that they did not agree on. Now, Franklin is like, look, what do you want me to do about it? Like, you want me to argue with her, do something? I mean, I am not about to go to war and go back and forth with Louie. It's just not about to happen. I got too much on my plate. I got a family, a son that's on the way. I can't keep doing all this stuff, man. And Leon is pissed off. Like, really? Normally you will say something about it, or you will at least do something. That's what Franklin has done in the past. But this time around, Franklin is not on that. He's going to allow Louie to make her move, and so be it. That's it. He is not about to go back and forth with her. And he tells Leon, if that's what you want to do, if you want to go back and forth with her, I am out of it. So, of course, Leon is feeling some type of way about it. He's also pissed off at Franklin because he did not even read the book that he gave him. So, Leon was in his feelings this episode. Now we get to Aunt Louie, Uncle Jerome. It's the day after the wedding. They're having a good old time, living the best life. I guess you can go ahead and smile now or laugh now, cry later, because we know what's going to happen in episode 10. So they just want to lay up in the bed all day. They keep getting paid. Of course, Leon is hitting Uncle Jerome up in Louie. He is trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And we know Bucko was hitting up Aunt Louie as well. But they're trying to play it out, but they still have to go out there and handle some business. Meanwhile, Detective Bucko, he is getting questioned at work. They're wondering what in the hell happened. Why did he do what he went out there and did? They did not approve of his actions. And now they say he is suspended and he has to get a blood test because they don't trust him. And Detective Bucko, he already know what time it is. He knows once those results come back of the blood test, he is pretty much done for because this dude is a straight up drug addict with a failed marriage. So, of course, he was in his feelings in this episode. Now we get to your boy Reuben, and Reuben cut his hair down. He is talking about he needs a new look, especially after that wedding. He didn't like how things played out. He's also telling Sissy that he needs something. He needs Franklin to help out with this whole operation as well in order to get Teddy. We know Sissy, she does not want to compromise Franklin. She does not want him to go down for it, but her time is running out, and Reuben tells her if she wants to protect her son, this is probably going to be the only way. Now, he does tell her he does have some intel on your boy Avi and Gustavo, and he's going to use that information to approach them because we know at the wedding he was able to get some recordings, and he's going to use that information to make some moves on them. And speaking of Avi, he is able to meet Parissa. He was being very, very nice to her. And I'm going to tell you right now, Parissa will probably let you clap those cheeks, Avi, because we know she is a super freak. And at the same time, for Teddy to even bring her there lets us know how whipped this dude really is. And bringing her there, in my opinion, is a risk. I don't trust her at all. She's a liability, and she can catch your boy Teddy slipping. Now, Teddy does tell Avi, like, look, I need triple the weapons, and I need them in about 60 days. Can you do it? Because, you know, you've been kind of slipping lately. I need these weapons. Avi is like, look, if the money is there, you will have your weapons. The word's getting very, very serious. Now, we know this is probably not going to happen, seeing that your boy Avi got hemmed up by your boy Reuben later on in the episode. Now we get to Leon, and he goes to the hospital to check up on Kane to see how he is doing. And one of Kane's dudes tell him, like, look, he's not going to walk again. I believe like his spleen or something end up getting hit. But he wants to know some information from Leon. He wants to know, like, look, did you have anything to do with it? Because it's kind of odd that all of a sudden my mans get hit like this. So what's really going on? Now, Leon, he could have just said, you know what? It was Louie. Go ahead and do what you got to do. But he did not say anything. We know he kept it all together. And the guy that is talking to Leon in this scene, he is a part of Kane's crew. If you guys watch the season finale trailer, that same guy, he is walking with Franklin in Black Diamond in Dallas. They all walking together down like a hallway or whatever. That lets me know your boy Franklin probably made a deal with Kane. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I would not be surprised if he actually, you know, made some type of deal with Kane, and this dude is working with Franklin to get revenge. But we're going to find out in the season finale and all the details about that. But you guys let me know. Do y'all believe Franklin and Kane going to be cool after all this, and Franklin's going to be able to make a deal with him? Let me know down below. Then we get to your boy Detective Bucko. I mean, this dude is losing, y'all. I mean, this man doesn't know what he wants to do. He is trying to go back and get his kids. He wants to see his kids. This dude is not in the right state of mind to be seeing his kids. I mean, this is a drug addict. This dude is just mentally all messed up. Of course, as I told you guys, he has a failed marriage, and his wife is telling him, like, look, you're not going to see the kids at all. And you already know what time it is. Once that blood test comes back, you're screwed and your job is done for. So Detective Bucko, he is about to just lose it. He's already lost it. Then you take the kids away as well. I mean, I was thinking this dude is going to off himself just based off the simple fact that he's losing everything. And, you know, a guy like this that pretty much has nothing to live for, he is a very dangerous person. And we saw that throughout the episode. Now, Leon, he goes and he approaches Aunt Louie. He's like, look, it's messed up that you went behind my back and made the move on Kane after we had that conversation. Aunt Louie tells him, like, look, we did not agree on a certain thing, which was taking down Kane. You didn't agree what I wanted to do, so I went out there and I did what I wanted to do. Plain and simple. Aunt Louie explained how she's been screwed over by dudes like Kane all her life, and she was not about to have this dude screw them over. She did not trust him, and she thought he was going to come back, right? So at the end of the day, that's what she wanted to do. And as I told you guys before, she got to be ready for those consequences that's going to come. Leon, he pretty much told her that, like, look, you better be ready for what's to come, because Kane, he is still alive, and that's going to be a problem. So what is Aunt Louie going to do in episode 10? Because it's not going to be a good episode for her, in my opinion. She's going to be dealing with a whole lot of issues that she pretty much created for herself by going out there believing that she can make these moves behind people's back and that her decisions was the best thing. So we definitely going to see about that. Now, Franklin goes on a little mini trip with Veronique on his GTA San Andreas type moves. I mean, this dude be flying like no other. And they're having a conversation about what Franklin was dreaming about with the whole LSD in the last episode, and how he believes that Veronique will turn on him or whatever to save herself and his kid. And she's pretty much telling him she's been through a lot. We get her little story about her mom's once again and all the little drama that she's been through. She tells him she knows what she's dealing with when she, of course, is dealing with Franklin, and that she made a decision to be with him. She understands he is a killer, but we know Franklin wants to change. Franklin believes that he is a monster, and also that it's probably too late for him to actually change what's going to happen. But it is good to see that Franklin sees the whole board a little bit more clear, and he understands his actions, and he's very accountable for what he has done. He just wants to make sure that everybody's good, and he's trying to keep the family together, and he's trying to stop all the drama. But it's going to be hard for him to do that when you got Aunt Louie going behind his back making all these moves. So Franklin is going to have to be that monster that he probably doesn't really want to have to be. But then again, he's going to have to do that in order to keep people in check. Now, Aunt Louie meets up with Teddy, and Teddy's pissed off. Well, not necessarily. He is kind of upset because he's like, where's Jerome? When you come and see me, is whether you're going to be by yourself or with Jerome. I don't want no other people because of what me and Franklin has been through. Your girl Aunt Louie got pissed off when he said that. She thought she was going to be able to just run things the way she wanted to run them, and everything's going to be all cool. But no, you're going to see who Teddy really is. You're going to see the Teddy that Franklin was dealing with. And Teddy does ask her, has she actually told Franklin about this? And she says no. So she knows she has to go and let Franklin know the truth. Teddy is telling her when she does that, let him know whatever, because he already knows Franklin's going to have some issues with that, right? Now, your boy Gustavo, he tells Teddy, like, look, do you believe this is a good idea what you're doing? The last thing that you want to happen is family going up against family. Blood versus blood is not a good thing. We already know no one wins when the family feuds. But Teddy believes it's just business, right? Well, he gonna see that it's more than just business. It's deeper than that. And this deal that he's doing with Aunt Louie behind Franklin's back is completely messed up. This is not a part of the original agreement that Teddy and Franklin had. At the end of the day, it's just business, right? And that's in Teddy's perspective. He's looking at it as just business, but we know he has some deeper, darker issues with Franklin. And at the end of the day, he tells Gustavo Franklin is rather going to deal with it or he's not going to deal with it well. He doesn't think Franklin's going to do anything about it because of them being blood. He thinks it's not that big of a deal. But trust me, as Gustavo said, you do not want to underestimate him. The last thing that you want to do is piss off this kid. He's young, he's ambitious, and at the same time, this kid has a family on the way. He is not about to let someone mess that up. And like I said, everybody's going to know exactly what we're talking about in episode 10. Now, we get to your boy Detective Bucko. He's losing it, y'all. This boy's like, look, I need some rocks. I got to get high. I'm losing it. I ain't got nothing to live for no more. And he robs a dealer. Like, dude, are you crazy? Like, you really need that high, don't you? I mean, this drug problem is really getting to you, right? And at the same time, I knew this dude was going to be on this. I knew he was going to attack the community. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess he believes he has nothing to lose. Then we get to your girl Wanda and Leon. Of course, Leon, he has to have this conversation with her and let her know what he said at the wedding was true. He wants to go out of the country with her, and he's actually thinking about being with her long term because he understands what she's been through. She understands how it is to go through something like that, and they can help a lot of different people. Your boy Leon is woke, and he wants to fix this relationship between him and Wanda. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I got that funny feeling this is not going to end well, and I hope and pray that I am wrong. I hope your boy Leon is going to be able to be with Wanda, or at least just stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Even if he's not going to be with Wanda, at least stay alive. I don't want your boy Leon getting taken out, but it just seems like somebody close to Franklin is going to get hurt. Whether it's Uncle Jerome, Leon, his mom's, I don't really know. Maybe, not his mom's because his pop has already been taken out. But between Jerome and Leon, I do not feel right, y'all. But y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about Leon and Uncle Jerome? And also, what do y'all think about Leon and Wanda being back together? This whole happy ending between the two, I can't see it playing out. I hope it's able to happen, but I think someone's going to mess that up. But we gonna see. Then we get back to Aunt Louie, and Aunt Louie is telling Jerome, like, look, if she has to, she doesn't want to, but if she has to, she'll take down a cop. So Aunt Louie ain't playing around, and she's talking about Detective Bucko. We know Bucko did not finish the job. He messed up, and she's not about to have this dude mess up her operations. Jerome, he's just, in the motions, not really, doing too much. But I'm going to tell you right now, this dude better get ready for the backlash in the next episode. And we know her making that deal with Bucko. It is what it is. She had to do what she had to do to neutralize him. But I think it's going to be, some backlash from that whole deal. Now, Franklin meets up with Aunt Louie, Uncle Jerome. And remember, Franklin is not trying to go through any type of drama. No family issues. He's trying to be cool with everything. He's telling them, or at least Aunt Louie, he apologizes and tells her that he's sorry for what happened in the past. He understands the move she made on Kane. No harsh feelings. So be it. He's just happy. He wants the family to be good. Aunt Louie is smiling. She's thinking everything is good. I guess as of right now, it is good. So she decides this is the right time to tell Franklin about the move with Teddy, which Franklin gets very, very pissed off. It's understandable because she made this move behind his back. Now, this is the issue, because now Franklin is like, really? So you go behind my back making this move. So you pretty much is messing up my business. I was doing business with Teddy and you guys were doing business with me. Y'all was pretty much doing, I think he said 90% of profit. So y'all to make the move with Teddy directly, it's going to take away from what I am doing. At the same time, they're pretty much taking his whole business model and using it for themselves. And Franklin does not like that at all, which at the end of the day, like I said, everybody has a boiling point. Everybody has a limit. This was his limit. You don't go behind his back making moves with CIA Teddy. And I believe Franklin was really disappointed with Aunt Louie. And he just walks off, man. He's just like, really, like, you really did this. Pissed off at everything. Franklin walks off and then he pauses. And you already know when Franklin pauses, something serious is on his mind, right? The same pause he did with Melody in season 4. He tells Louie, like, look, you wanted to be in front. You're in front now. You know what I'm saying? You at the top now, right? So, good luck with all that. He already knows what time it is. He knows she's not going to be able to handle what's to come. She's not going to be able to handle all the things that Teddy's going to bring her way. At the same time, all the mess she just caused with Kane. So she has a lot on her plate, and she's going to see that this is not as easy as it seems. Being in the front is just not. And in episode 10, Aunt Louie, she's going to be tested like no other. The sad thing is, I just got a feeling it's not going to end well for her. Now, after that conversation, your boy Detective Bucko, he's on one. He is telling Louie, like, look, he needs the rest of his money. He ain't got time to be playing around. Of course, he does blame her for everything. But she tells him, look, you ain't got to worry about all that. You didn't finish the job in the first place. But you talking about you done lost everything. Look, you still know some people in the department. You still can be used. How about I put you on my payroll? Because it was looking like your boy Detective Bucko was about to lose it. Aunt Louie adjusted and she countered this dude so quickly. I was like, okay, so this girl really is moving. She ain't playing around. Aunt Louie is definitely changing up her gameplay, right? And she is seeming more evil than she has been before, right? They got her hairstyle all switched up, you know, the red lipstick. She ain't playing around, man. This girl is a problem. But we know if she decides to, you know, take down Detective Bucko, that's going to be a big move. Taking down somebody in law enforcement is a big move. You don't want that type of drama on your back. At the same time, I don't even know if Uncle Jerome is going to be cool with all this. She did state that she could take down Bucko and then get somebody else on the inside. So we're going to see if this whole game plan that Aunt Louie is doing is actually going to work out in the future. Then we get to Reuben. He has found the location of Avi. He is trying to get some more intel on him. And I'm just mad that Avi didn't have no security, nobody else up in there. I mean, this dude was a sitting duck all by himself. Now, Avi did fight off. He was able to put up a fight. I believe he shot one of the dudes or whatever, and he had the upper hand just for a little bit. But Avi is old. I mean, he's not going to be able to, you know, handle Reuben. And Reuben takes advantage of this dude's age, and he knocks Avi unconscious. So now he's going to have Avi hemmed up, and you already know he's going to try to get some information out of him. The question is, will Avi actually be loyal and not say anything? As I told you guys in the past, Avi had some history of kind of slipping up. I believe it was back in like season 3 or whatever. But at the end of the day, hopefully Avi doesn't do it this time. If he does, this whole operation may be at risk. And we're going to see if this is actually going to help Reuben get Teddy. We know that is the main goal, but I just got that funny feeling it's not going to be that easy. Then we get to the end of the episode. Franklin has met up with Teddy. And of course, Franklin tells him, you know, go ahead and just squash that little phone conversation that he had when he was on that LSD in the last episode. Teddy kind of played it off like he didn't know nothing about it. But regardless of all that, Franklin tells Teddy, like, look, he's pretty much done his job. He has helped this man make over $56 million for this whole war or whatever. He has helped him out with his mission. At the same time, he has killed people. He has done a whole lot of bad things, right? And this whole business relationship was supposed to be between Teddy and Franklin. They made a truce a long time ago. When it's all said and done, that Teddy's going to look out for Franklin, and they're going to pretty much ride off into the sunset when everything is over with this whole war. But no, Teddy has decided to make moves with Aunt Louie. As Franklin told Teddy, I guess, he can't be real mad about it. It's just business. And that is something that he doesn't really want to deal with. He felt like he has done what he has needed to do. And he tells Teddy, look, he's out. You know what I'm saying? You want to do business with Aunt Louie, you can go ahead and do it. Y'all can go ahead and be partners, and y'all can work together. I'm good. I am walking away. I got a lot on my plate. I got a kid coming, and I'm not trying to be involved in any of this anymore. Now, do you guys actually believe Teddy's going to let Franklin just walk away? Even though he kind of, he shook his hand. It's like, okay, it is what it is. But Teddy ain't going to let him walk away anyway. He knows he's going to have to he's going to have to eliminate Franklin, because Franklin knows entirely too much. And in Teddy's eyes, Franklin is a liability, and he's very, very dangerous. But Teddy trying to make it seem like it was all cool. But y'all saw the look on his face. It was like a look of concern when Franklin said he's going to walk away. He is done with all of this, right? Now, we know what Teddy is going to do. He's going to go in Franklin's account and wipe all of his money out. He's going to take all of his money, which is going to piss Franklin off that much more. You do not want to wake up a sleeping giant. Franklin is trying to be cool with everything. He's trying to walk away, not trying to have issues with Teddy, not trying to have issues with Aunt Louie, trying to let everybody do what they want to do and just keep the peace. But it seems like he got people poking at him every time. And this time around, they're going to find out who Franklin really is. That's my prediction. You're going to make a sleeping giant wake up. And in episode 10, Franklin is going to have to. Because if you're going to mess with his money, that's the issue. Because now you're messing with his future. You're messing with his child's future as well. All the stuff that he has done and worked hard for. And Teddy's going to take it? Like, really? Oh, nah. It's definitely on. And y'all already saw that episode 10 trailer. We're going to talk about that trailer Probably tomorrow we're going to break that down, but that's going to be the last straw for Franklin. He is not playing around. As I told you, we're going to find out if he's going to make a deal with Kane or not. In the trailer, we can see him walking with one of Kane's boys down that hallway with Black Diamond in Dallas. So it seems like he is ready for war. And also, it ain't looking good for Aunt Louie. She's looking shook up in the season finale. Well, this is what you wanted. Franklin warned you at the beginning of the season. He said he is willing to do it whatever it takes. And if you're in his way, I guess he's going to have to take you out. But y'all know how they do in these trailers. They make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, a character's going to take somebody out. Like they making it seem like Franklin's going to do something to Aunt Louie in the actual trailer. But when we watch the episode, watch it be something completely different, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it is family, but Franklin can't trust these people. I mean, he cannot trust them at all. So that's why I'm eager to see how he's going to deal with everything. And at the same time, I really want to know what's going to happen with this whole Reuben character and Sissy and this KGB, DEA, all this stuff, man. It's just going to blow up and somebody going down. And we definitely going to find out in the next episode. But you guys let me know, man, what did you think about episode 9? Leave it all down below. We will be talking about episode 10. We're probably going to talk about that tomorrow. So stay tuned for that video, man. I cannot wait for the season finale. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all very, very soon. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.